What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to Tahoe and Turbos. Today, we're going to head over and check the rear brakes on the car to see what kind of shape they're in. I was going to go, like I said, the next morning and clean them and get them all ready to go and stuff like that. But had some personal life stuff come up. Whole bunch of it. So been really busy and really behind. But things are all working in the right direction. Let me check the temperature in the shop here. We're working with about 58 Fahrenheit today, about 15 Celsius. So that's in here. Out there it's a little bit colder. So you can hear the truck firing up out there. So yeah, I have to grab some tools and some parts from here, and I will see you guys. Well, I don't know about parts. That might be for a different video. And we will see you guys at the shop. Alright folks, we've spawned in the garage. It's chilly in here. Let me check the temperature. What does that say for you guys? Yeah, about 5.5. So there, what was it? Just about 41, maybe 42. So it's cold. I'm gonna turn the heater on here. So, and then we'll make a plan of action as to what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna take some of the advice from some of the guys that you guys have been commenting, like Roosty. We're going to check the drum from the front to see if it needs to be turned, because by the time this video is done, we'll know exactly what we need to order for the car. So my stepdad was like, well, maybe we should check the back, just, you never know, that way we can just order everything at one shot. So I was like, okay, check just the one side here and we'll see what happens. This one here, because it's accessible, and we'll see how that goes. The other side there, well, if this side's bad, the other side will be too. A good rule of thumb usually, considering how these were. So I also got to take the springs off of these and get them ready for when the new ones come. Stuff like that. I did grab the old toothbrush, so we can get in here and give her a good toothbrushing. So that's always fun. So, oh, there we go. But for now, or right now, I'm going to begin by finding the Hemorrhoid Buster 3000, which is right there, because this floor is cold and I don't want no little little butt bumps, if you know what I'm saying. and with that, let's begin. All right, I went around with the this guy here and let's give her one all around. So I'm going to do a better job after with the wire wheel. I just wanted to use this to kind of get most of the gunk off. That's going to, that would, I guess, jam the brushy thingies on with the drill. So it's a whole bunch of doing this, right? A feller's pretty good at doing this, if I must say so. But it's actually looking really clean. I'm going to hit it with some brake cleaner and then we'll be good to go there. I'm going to check the back here to see how much mung and shit is back there, because there's a bit. And then it should be pretty good to just blow it off, get her ready to go for now. So, because then we'll finish checking out the pads and the springs and all that, which we never did last video, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for it. But I had lots of really important stuff that I had to take care of. Yeah. And then I got a bunch of people that are like to text me and say that they know me when they don't, and all this kind of weird shit that's been happening. So I didn't really get a chance. But anyways, like I said, there was some legal stuff. Anyways, I'll finish cleaning this up a little bit, and then we're going to eventually, because that's where the meat of the potatoes of the video is we're going to pull the back off there, and we're going to take a look, see how the pads are and stuff there. And I'm going to use that side as my gauge, whether or not we're going to replace both sides or what. Because I'd hate to take that side off and be like, oh, yeah, the pads are good, replace the cylinder, put it back together, only to find out that the other side, the pads are shot, right? So we're going to take it apart, take a look, take a gander at it. It wouldn't hurt to replace them if they're 70 years old, just because of all the carcinogenic material that's in them. Right? So, yeah. let's get this going, shall we? Alright, as you guys can see, got it pretty damn clean. So, should work for now. Worst case on tear, I even cleaned a bit of the back there. It's because when the bolts come through and stuff, it's going to need it. And with the cylinder that goes through, could have done a little bit better job. Anyways, careful where you stick what holes you stick your fingers in, guys. They might not come out clean. Just trust me on that. Ugh. Anyways, I don't want to get into that much more than that. Taking the advice of one of my viewers, Roosty6, who also has an awesome YouTube channel. If you guys are into, the old classic ways of farming and old machinery and stuff, highly check it out. He's from a few towns down the road. So, Roosty, if you're watching this, shout out to you, buddy. I'm checking the, yeah, you guys can see. I'm checking I guess we call this the drum, for score marks and for wear, right? As you guys can see, she's got a nice little groove in there. She's got some rust blowout spots. Like, you can see where the brakes have been, must have been stuck for a bunch of years. So, yeah, you can see a nice groove in it, which I don't know if they put that in there for cooling or if it's just caught a groove. It's pretty uniform, but other than this main one that goes all the way around, there is some, like, you guys can maybe, there, you guys see some of that in there. So, taking the advice of Roosty, this will have to be turned or replaced. I do need a new seal, as you guys can see, but that will come with it. I got my press at home, so I can press out the studs, right? Which is awesome. But yeah, that's basically where we're at for the front. This will need to be either a new one or turned. So that'll add that to the parts list. If you guys know anybody locally to the Regina area or the Southey area, Lipton area, Fort Qu'Appelle area, I'd even say Raymore, as far north, that turns these old old drums and stuff still, please comment down below or send me an email. I usually have my email in the description. So, and also, Roosty, if you're not doing anything this winter and you want to collab, come down to Southey, help a young guy learn from an older guy on how to do this properly. I think me and my fans would enjoy that very much. So, because you've kept that old Merc going, and the old Nova going, and I got your Mustang. You know your stuff, sir. I'll give you to that. I'm only 40, and still wet behind the ears, as my grandpa would say. So, anyways, let's now take a look here at these pads and stuff, and we'll see if I can actually salvage the springs and the adjuster. Hopefully I can. Alright, folks, I've got the brake pads up here. This one here, I will say, looks really new, except for right there. It's got the ridge in it. This pad has a ridge in it. So it's almost like they did replace the pads at one time, or one for sure, because it's got the same groove that the drum has. So that could be kind of weird. I dropped the spring. It's okay. I'll grab it in a minute. It's the same as this one here, and these springs, I was worried that they'd be rusty and kind of starting to deteriorate, but they're actually pretty damn good still. I might be able to clean them up a bit and still use them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, because trying to find the springs for this on Rock Auto are good luck. Same with the bottom tensioner spring there, this little guy here. So it still works good. To be honest, it's probably no different than the exhaust springs. Right there. On the Skidoo. So it's always something to keep in mind, I guess, eh? the things you stumble upon. The adjuster, she's seized pretty damn tight in there, so I'm going to be soaking her down, working her back and forth with the liquid wrench there to try to get it to move again, so we can use on that. So the only thing we'll have to really replace on the front end If I can't get those hubs turned, will be new hubs and pads and the seals, whatever, or the cylinder. We already got the new cylinders, so we're good there, and we already got a new line for this side, so we're good there. It'll need probably a new seal for that, definitely. So, but let's check out this pad. This one here, as you can see, she's right down to the asbestos. Like, that's not carbon, ceramic, metallic, whatever you guys call it nowadays. No, that's asbestos. You guys look at the cross hatches. Now I know you're thinking, well, dude, isn't that stuff like super, super cancerous and shit? It's like, yeah, I've had cancer twice in my life. So, and with all the other bad things I've had going on in my life, I'm not really afraid of getting a cancer again, to be honest with you. So, we're grooved. Look at that. So the only thing I ever worry about, folks, is not being there to see my daughters grow up. That is it. And I'm here right now. So, I know I still got years to go with Emmy, and I got some years to go with Haley, but, you know, if I could see them walk down the aisle, stuff like that, hold my grandkids, that's good enough for me, if you know what I'm saying, folks. Good enough for me, right? So, now over here, looking at the clips and stuff. Sorry for the fan noise, it's cold. Everything is really good. The little clip for the bottom that I have to clean up. The pins I have to clean up. This spring is really good. So the bearing hat, the bearings, all that. Still really, really good. So I'm not too worried about any of this stuff. So, which is good. I think this is going to be the pile of stuff that we save on. And then, because yeah, here's those pins too for the brake pads that go in the side here. Alright, they push out with the cylinder. So those are still good, the bullets or whatever you want to call them. So I'll be cleaning those up as well. I got these little pieces of the retaining clips I'm going to clean up as well. So pretty much everything there is going to be used, resaved. Here, pads are garbage, and we're going to try to save the drum. There. That's long-winded. Now, on to the rear. Alright, I had to take a quick jump away. I had some stuff come up. It never ends, guys. I swear to God, like, I wish people would just grow up and just, if they don't want you, just leave you alone. If they do, tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just this stupid shit, drama that doesn't need to be. Anyways, and it's really slowing down my progress, so I gotta tell you. Anyways, got everything all nice and neat and organized. I got the adjuster free and loose. It spins back and forth, no problem. I cleaned up the threads a bit, so everything is good there. Last time you guys saw, this was all good here. Ugh. Let me take this out of here before it dies on me. Where are we at? 3. Okay, we should be okay. There, I guess you guys need light. So I got this all cleaned up for the most part, inside and out. The drum needs to be redone, or a new one, and then new seals, new pads, and then that's it. We got the seal or the cylinder for the front, so we're good there. The back is all jacked up. I've got everything pretty much ready to go here. Tool-wise, I got my impact charged. You guys saw last time it finally died when I was working on Mom's SUV, changing her tires for her. So that's where we're at. Time to pop the hub off, or the hubcap off, take the wheel off, and see just how bad it is in there. Take your guesses. Hey, hi Mike. Look at that handsome guy. Take your chances or guesses. How bad is it in there? You think it's going to be as bad as the front, or do you think the pads are going to be savable? I'd love to hear it. All right, guys, got the back one off. She seems a little bit stuck, so we're gonna work on her back and forth here. I got my stepdad with me, so he can help bang on it and stuff if we got to. So yeah, she's on there pretty good. So hopefully the pads aren't stuck to the inside of the hat. That would really suck. Yeah, let's see what happens. Sorry for the glare. There we go. There we go. That's better. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. seems to be seized on there pretty good. Give you guys an update as soon as we can, but we've both been fighting at it, so we'll see what happens. Got some progress, folks. She's popping off. So, a couple seconds here, and we'll show you guys what it looks like inside. Alright, folks, it's ready to come off. You ready to see how bad it is inside of here? I don't think those were ever touched. Yeah, same thing. The pads look unevenly worn. Not as bad. Not as bad, no. Inside of the drum here, actually, inside of here, it seems like it just got some high-speed glazing, really. Like, that's all it really, there's no ridge on the inside here. Maybe a little bit of schmutz over here. But I can clean all this up with brake cleaner and like a Scotch-Brite or something. So, as long as I'm not digging, right? We're good there. So far, yeah, inside of here, it's not anywhere near as bad as the front, guys. That front was totaled. Absolutely totaled. This thing was totaled trying to get it off. Well, not totaled, but the adjuster down here is seized up again. So we're gonna be taking that off, and I'll be cleaning that up, getting it all nice and loosey-goosey. I might actually, at this point of the video, just stop and spray some stuff up, get some gunk happening. The glare is not the greatest. So as you guys can see, that cylinder is also pretty much had it. It hasn't started leaking yet, but it looks like it's gonna start. So axle seal and everything else seems to be not bad. The dirt inside here, quite a bit of dirt, but feeling around inside, I don't see any big chunks. I don't feel anything that's not supposed to be there. So the brakes look good. Look how dirty that is, guys. 70 years of not 70 years of not doing maintenance. Like I've seen some girls that are like this. That are half that age. Anyways, look at that. Pad's actually not bad, guys. What do you guys think? This pad seems fine. This pad here, it's I don't know if these actually, just by feeling that, I don't know if this is actually true. It feels like it could be tapered. Comment down below, you old guys you seasoned vets. Are these supposed to be tapered? Because it felt like it almost might be. Could just be from pulling it out. Could have maybe pulled some stuff out of position. But I think we might be able to reuse these pads. Clean them up a bit and reuse them. What do you guys think? But anyways, we got to take them apart to get to this cylinder. So I'm going to spray everything down and we'll be back with an update. But these don't look that bad. Alright folks, we are almost done getting the rear brakes off. Got the pins out the side, got the adjuster at the bottom loose, got the springs off. So we're ready to start disassembling them. Get a good look at how everything is, make sure things are okay. Clean up what we can clean up. I don't know what's with that parking brake stuff in there. Kind of worried about it actually. I didn't see that before. So let me grab my eye protection and we'll be back with hopefully with the pads off and me not missing any kind of body parts or anything. I know you guys in the comments said that you've never had it happen to you or stuff like that. I've never had it happen either. Just stories, like I said, my dad could have been telling me stuff like that to scare me. Because, don't want our kids getting hurt doing stupid shit, hot rodding, right? We've all been there. So, but anyways, let's take this off and see how bad everything actually is back here. And like that, rear pads are off, e-brake is right there. Everything was fine. Fine. I got to clean this all up. The brake line came off, no problem at all. which was shocking to say the least. So now, really, I cleaned that up, put the new wheel cylinder on. Here's the old one for reference. You guys can see. Okay. Actually, this one wasn't too bad. Still, the seals were starting to go. So, honestly, we probably could have got away with just fixing that front there, and it would have been fine. But this car deserves to be brought back to life, guys. So, that's what we are trying to do to it. Let's see if the other cylinder that we got here is the right one. W14497. This is the part number. The fuck keeps falling? Every time I slam the door, stuff, it sounds like rust and shit keeps falling out from underneath the car. Is it gonna hit the road before its demise? Who knows? But let's check it out here. See if we got the same one. Where's the seals? This one doesn't have. Oh, they're inside. Oh, this looks a little different, guys. This one looks different. I don't know if these are the same. You got the bleeder on top, and that on the bottom. I mean, I can try it, I guess. Is it just maybe updated? So, well, the front's right. I don't know if these are, but we can try to make them work. We'll see, guys. So, but let me put this away and come up with a plan here. Well, folks, you're not going to believe it, but you gotta, because this is what it is, but we got the wrong rear cylinders. Surprisingly enough. But now that I know, I got something on my screen here. Oh, hey, that works. I can flip. What? Oh, I can just flip my screen. I don't have to push the button. That's neat. Anyways, now that we know which cylinders I need, I'm gonna go hop on Rock Auto and see how much they are quick. Let the stepdad know, and we'll be back with a verdict. It's kind of a kick in the teeth, not gonna lie, but everything else back here looked okay. The pads look alright, the drum looks okay. Just clean them up and put everything, put everything back together, really. The cylinder is leaking. And the one thing that I did notice is, yeah, this hole and stuff like that is bigger, like for these bullets, right? The other one isn't. So that would have been an issue. Anyways, I'm talking weird because I'm crunched over. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna go run in the house and do some colubrining with the internet, and I'll be back to let you guys know what's up. But yeah, these are actually not that bad of shape. I'm gonna take the wire wheel to all this, get all this all cleaned up, and do the inside of here as well. So it's because it's like paper gasket material from the factory. I'm thinking. So yeah, this is a really low mile car, as you can see. Obviously they were riding the front brakes. Obviously they rode the front brakes and not really much the rear. So hopefully we can save it. Anyways, I'll be right back with the verdict. Let you guys know what the stepdad says. Good grief. Alright, guys and girls and children of all ages. I just came back from the house doing some research on the onlines to find out what's going on here. As you guys can see, we got some part numbers. I just got that part number. I didn't realize it was there. I was scraping away. But I was trying to compare these. Oh, there's more part numbers. Let me see right there. You guys can see that. So there's more part numbers that are coming to life as I touch it. But apparently these are for a truck. There, let me flip it around. There, that's better. These are for a truck, just because of the bore size right there. So, gonna have to order the right ones, do the proper checking, and make sure we get the proper ones. These ones don't look like they were leaking yet, but I don't want to take that chance, right? By throwing them back in. So, which sucks, guys, honestly, because I was so hoping to clean this up and get this all back together for my stepdad, like tomorrow or the next day here. So, but hey, so far, so the pads are good, need cylinders. The pads and drums are good, need a cylinder. The front pads and drums are shot, but they got the cylinder. It's just, you know, and I can't really swap cylinders because of the angle of the brake line, how it comes in and stuff like that. So, I guess that's where we're at. Yeah, comment down below if you guys know where I can get one of them. That's not Rock Auto, because Rock Auto doesn't ever, well, their shipping is insane. Plus, I don't know if I'll find that. 5453820. So, we'll see. But yeah, everything else looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? Think it would be absolutely a nightmare? I wonder what the other side's like. Eek. So, but anyways, that's a little bit of a thing here with these cars. I just discovered. Usually they tell you a 53 Chev for a Canadian Pontiac, everything works out well. Out front here with the brakes, the little pins here, right? They're pretty big. Now, the back ones are supposed to be like 1 inch, but there, as you can see, they're the exact same diameter. I could maybe try to get some of these that are 1 inch, but I don't know how that would throw the geometry and everything of the brake system out. So I guess what I'm going to do is more research and try to find the proper seals, or cylinders. But that's it, guys, for today, I guess. Still kept my butt from getting, you know, cold from the concrete. The heaters worked well. The heater up there worked well. I don't know what to tell you. I guess there's a reason why it's been taking me a while to work on this project. Got the wrong darn wheel cylinders. Oh well, it's okay. We'll rectify the situation, and we'll have this thing ready to go. But right now, it looks kind of sad sitting there with no brakes on it. I'm not gonna lie. Sitting there kind of looking pretty sad. So hopefully soon we'll be able to take care of that. But next video, I think we're going to be working back on the Skidoo here. Like I said, we got the new fuel pump finally for it. An actual Mikuni fuel pump. So we'll get that on. I got some better hose clamps and stuff like that as well. Hopefully, you know, things won't leak. You know, fingers crossed. So then we can get this thing up. Ooh, and ready to go. I don't want to send it out to somebody, but if I got to, I got to. Right? I keep working on it if I have time. And with that, I am out of time. I gotta head home now and edit and be alone, I guess. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you learned something just as much as I did. I learned that it's probably sometimes better to take things apart and then order parts, because things aren't always what they say that they're going to be on the internet. And truck parts, sometimes back in the 50s, they just threw that shit in cars as well, apparently. Because those are for a truck, from what I Googled, like a 3800 series Chev from 53. So, yeah. Hopefully I can find them. I should be able to. Those are pretty popular trucks. But yeah. It is what it is. And I gotta stay positive, right? Gotta keep smiling. The world's a really shitty place, real horrible place. So, if you can smile, smile as much as you can. The world needs more happy, more positive energy out there. So, do good. With that, guys, I'm gonna say, see ya. Next video. Yeah, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And be nice to each other, because you never know what somebody's going through They could be on the verge of exploding, like just jumping off the bridge, right? So always approach the situations kindly if you can. Show kindness where you can. But if people are pricks, they're pricks. Anyways, love you guys. God bless.